if they do open the walkway, I think parts of it are definitely going to be shut for a while. Still the odd bits of junk floating down the river. Just near the Story Bridge, it's half past 2. You see down there, there's just so much silt and junk on the it's washed up under the bridge there. It looks like it's still the river's still up there. Well, I'm down at the end of the walkway near the Story Bridge. Up ahead there's a police tape, which I won't cross because I don't want to get in trouble. As you can see, it definitely looks like most of the walkway is just above the water now again. Water's draining out of some places. I'll go up around the hill and keep walking into the CBD. Down near Admiralty Towers. At this point the riverbank walkway is blocked off. I'm guessing that all the ways down there will be blocked off. Over on the other side of Admiralty Towers, as I was walking past down through the laneway behind it, I could hear pumps going, and you can just hear pump going over here as well, getting all the water out of the basements around here. That'll be used for a while. You see here, they're pumping the water out, sending it down the stormwater drain where it would normally go. Well, all the mud all caked up around here. Down here at Eagle Street Pier. Go there, pressure for the gurney. Pressure hose, what do you want to call it? Kicking up a bit of dust. Now the mud's dried out, flying around like dust. Bobcat there, dumping silt and mud in the back of a tip truck. Very thorough. Some of the businesses around here haven't quite gotten rid of all their sandbags and plastic and what bits and pieces yet. That's understandable. Either they're expecting it to come back, or they've just decided to stay closed until it's definitely gone down. On Edward Street here. Yesterday it was kind of dry down to this intersection down here, and then there was water flowing across it. Now you see there's no more water. There's a lot of fine silt drying on the road. It's going to be one of the biggest hassles of the cleanup at the moment is all the mud. Anyone who's lived in Brisbane for a reasonable amount of time knows that the river at the best of times is kind of silty and everything else. But the floods have really stirred it up, and they've put mud everywhere that the water touched. One little interesting factoid I read on a report from the Bureau of Meteorology that was put out in 1974 after the floods that year was that the marshlands down at the end of the Botanical Gardens did not exist until the 74 floods. Alice Street. You see there's an absolute shitload of mud. It's completely filled up with stormwater drains. Yesterday I was thinking about walking down the middle of it to get through, but as you can see there, I might have tripped over a couple of things. So it's probably a good idea that I didn't. With the stormwater drains being full of mud and silt, or with a lot of them being full of mud and silt, the next problem now is what happens if it rains. See there? Might be a bit dark, but a lot of mud down there, just below the surface of the grill. If we start getting heavy rain now, it's very likely that instead of going down the drain where it's supposed to go, it's just going to wash down the roads, making it very difficult for drivers. So my advice to anyone in the CBD, if it starts raining, don't drive. Nearly walked through a Channel 9 shot. That would have been rather meta. Well, I'm down at the corner of Albert and Margaret. There's hoses out, trucks. See, just a lot of mud and water. Well, water's now new, but a lot of mud anyway.